Hi, everybody. Thanks for checking out our exclusive digital show, The Good Day Austin Roundup.
We are highlighting and talking about some of Casey didn't wear his hat this week.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see it again later in the show. Just, well, not here, but in the video. Yeah.
Nice tease.
Yeah, we're going to show that segment and some other favorites that we have from the morning show that you might have missed.
Good Day Anchor Casey.
Without hat.
Without the hat. He didn't recognize me. Joined by digital editorial lead Donnie and my fellow anchors Dave and Zach.
It's the Bro Show.
It is.
Bro Show.
It's always a good show when the bros are here.
The bros. The bros are going to talk about some of these morning show segments in just a moment. First, though, Zach, of course, is going to talk about that snow.
No way. The southern snowstorm?
Yes.
Let's go weather around the world. Record-breaking snowfall in the parts of the U.S. you wouldn't expect. Let's first head to New Orleans and check out some video from around Tulane University where they had about 4 to 6 inches of snow. Officials said the Big Easy saw up to 10 inches in some spots. The biggest snowfall they've ever had.
Period.
In parts of Louisiana. And parts of Louisiana at one time under a blizzard warning. That's never happened before. Unbelievable.
I'm surprised these people had anything to wear.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess for like vacation clothes.
You know, it's so funny. I lived in Corpus for a while. You can really say it here, but thank you. Especially down there, like you see people who dress nice, and then they have the once every 10 years snow, and they're wearing these totally out of fashion coats because you never spend any money.
There's no point. Why?
Weather gear. You're like, oh, that's interesting. Did you get that from your dad or something? But the snow in the French Quarter was unlike anything I've ever seen.
It looked really crazy.
was
But
so
cool, but you know.
Yeah. Once in a lifetime deal. And that same snowstorm made it all the way to Florida. Yeah, look at that. This is in the northwest part of the state. Video from Vernon where the homeowner and her husband tried to remove the snow from their home.
Not Vernon.
Not Vernon. In Vernon. That's Vernon in Vernon. To remove the snow from their pool house 3 times. Heaviest snow happened over the Florida Panhandle. So that means every state in America has seen some snow this winter.
Huh. Wow. Even after the mild start we've had.
Even in Hawaii.
Oh, way up in the mountains.
Wow. It was just kind of cool to see them in that little pool.
I just did this number.
Yeah, you did. You did. Because thank you for clarifying that because I didn't think about it.
Yeah.
Hawaii.
Emoji.
Hawaii.
All right, guess what? More snow. This time in Alabama. This video out of Mobile showing just how much fell in that area. Officials say Mobile Regional Airport saw 6.2 inches of snow, which broke the local record from 1895 when they had 6 inches.
Look at how much fell.
Man, that's crazy.
Was it like 8 inches? Can't tell. Not that high.
Little snow drift.
Yeah, it looks like it's over between 8 and 9.
Yeah.
It's 4:30.
I can't believe that's a. I mean, at least because I remember asking you the other day. I was like, "Have they had snow there?" And apparently,
This happens in
130 years
northern
ago,
Alabama.
I was going to say, Mobile right on the
Or
coast
southern
down there.
Mississippi,
It's just crazy.
It was crazy. We had sky cams on the beaches, Florida Panhandle. Snow on the beach.
No, it looks beautiful.
Looked like white
Galveston,
sand.
too. I was just in
Yeah,
Galveston.
it was plenty cold when you were there.
I didn't think it could get any colder than that. But it did a couple days later. Snow.
What do you think all the fish were thinking?
They probably went to the deep end. I'm out. See ya. No way.
No,
and even had some heavy snow around the Houston area. Members of the police and fire departments had a snowball fight to make the most of the wintry weather there. This footage was posted by the city saying that the first responders were enjoying the snow in between calls.
You know, this is a lot of pressure because they're competitive with each other, and if you get the better of the other department in the snowball fight, it could be 5-7 years before you get the opportunity to get the rematch.
Very true.
I mean, other competitions,
bragging rights.
like the annual fundraisers, you can do that all the time. This was a once-off deal.
And I was impressed. Some of them didn't have gloves on.
Well, you got that makes a better ball. You got to.
Yeah, but man, your hands got
That's
to
the key.
freeze in it.
Yeah.
No gloves.
Don't you think so? You're the one who grew
I
up
always
in
put
Topeka.
gloves on.
Yeah, always go with gloves.
Yeah.
How were your snowballs back in the day? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Uh-oh.
And finally, we end in New York where forest rangers and police officers had to help a moose that had broken through the ice into the frigid waters of a lake. A bystander said they saw the moose walk out onto the lake and fall through the ice. Oh no, rangers in cold water rescue gear ventured out and cut a path in the ice for the moose. And the moose was then guided to the shallow water near the shore and walked into the woods after regaining its strength and said thank you. Temperatures there were as low as 6 degrees.
Guiding him out.
I thought it was kind of cool how they had to do the little kind of walkway for him, you know?
Yeah. He got back some of the other moose there. Like, what did we tell you?
Told you not to do that.
What were you thinking?
Don't take a shortcut. Go around,
Shortcuts
please.
in life. Man, they really put their work in getting that moose back.
That's what I'm saying.
January 20th was National Cheese Lovers Day. Libby headed out to Antonelli's Cheese Shop to celebrate. You're looking at Libby and Antonelli's owner, Kendall, in Antonelli's new South Lamar tasting room where they do the tastings.
Shocker, yeah.
All right.
It's also a Hyde Park location where you can try any cheese for free. Antonelli's has events going on all the time, and you can get more details at antonellischeese.com.
I thought it was really funny in the interview, Kendall is telling Libby, like, at their Hyde Park location, you can just go and just come in one day and just be like, hey, I just want to try cheese. And you can just try all the cheeses, she said.
That's very trusting of you.
Yeah.
No one takes advantage
That's a
of
good
that.
tip.
That's what she said, yeah.
Okay, good.
12:15, Dave's in again. Hey, I'd like to try some cheese. You've tried
I actually
that one.
brought my own stuff too.
You've
so
tried
just,
that
you
one
know.
4 days. I can't quite make up my mind.
Everybody's welcome except Zach Shield. He's been here too many times this month.
Pictures on the wall.
They did have a little bit, I know, sorry to remind you of, how they have all the food here and we don't get to eat it. She brought some back, so we had a nice little charcuterie board.
You were here?
Yeah, because normally they come in after their shoots about like
Also-
12:30, 1, and so I'm
Donnie has inside information.
I know.
He'll make himself be here. Cheese is
Trust
coming
me, I
back.
would,
there's
I would
a
love to not be here at the times
No,
when Libby
you
and
love
Natalie
it.
come
You know
back
there's
with
a
their food.
refrigerator upstairs. You can kind of save some for us.
I think she put out a note. She said there was.
We never get the. I mean, the
No.
note. That's,
yeah, the note's
anything,
long.
2 days
anything
late.
that a late afternoon note talks about, that's gone. I don't
note
even
is
look for that
I
anymore.
saw the note,
No,
but I knew that
that's
cheese is gone.
No
Yeah.
chance.
This is Monday.
No cheese in the Zen Den.
No
that's all
chance.
gone, yeah.
January 20th, by the way, also International Take a Coffee Break Day.
Okay.
And Wepa
Wepa.
Coffee.
Wepa, yeah.
Stop by to help Libby celebrate that. Wepa's coffee is 100% Puerto Rican, Arabica, which is not commonly found on the mainland U.S. They currently have their original coffee beans in cold brew. Wepa is sold on its website, wepacoffee.com. I would have loved to have tried that as
Yeah,
well.
you too.
Is
No,
it on
Wepa Coffee Co. Sorry, I should have put the hyphens there.
Wepa Coffee Co. That's where
.com.
you,
Yeah,
.com. That's where
yeah,
you get
yeah,
it. Okay.
Okay.
I like the logo.
Did you try that?
I didn't have a chance to. I do have one of those because they opened it and I think they brewed it and they let Libby smell it. It smells great. I just haven't had a chance
sure.
to brew a cup
Okay.
yet. So I'll brew some for us next
I got
week.
to drink some too.
Oh, I won't be here
Did you
next week.
Smell it?
Following week. Yeah.
You have to drink some too.
Well, I think so.
Smell
I don't know.
Get away. Okay, you're done. You're done.
Cut off.
We didn't go out to celebrate any special day, but it is one of my favorite breweries here in town. It has a new location in East Austin. Libby and I got to check out St. Elmo's. St. Elmo's new spot on Springdale. They just launched their daily morning happy hour featuring half off all coffee drinks from 8 to
cool.
10. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Their coffee is in partnership with Spokesman. Another partnership is with Bird's Barbershop,
cool.
where for the entire month of January, they're doing free cuts for Carl. So anyone with a first or last name Carl, age
Carl
21
Shields,
or up,
sir.
with an ID, gets a complimentary haircut and St. Elmo's flagship beer, which of course is named the Carl, at any of Bird's 9 Austin locations. So yeah, you have we're shooting this on the 23rd, so you have 8 more days.
Okay.
If you're named Carl or your last name is Carl, to go get a free haircut.
I do love St. Elmo. The beer
Yeah.
and the coffee combinations have all that stuff.
And that is a really cool location. They have their old location is over in St. Elmo.
Yeah.
And that's like the one up on Springdale's like bigger, and it just has like some good food trucks and everything like that. Some nice art in there.
Yeah, I love
it's
it.
great.
And you get a haircut.
Yeah.
It's
Just for January though.
It's so important to find time to relax. And I got some, I meaning Katie. Got some DIY tips. I did, okay. I
doesn't look like you,
but
Dave.
I won't screw it up
All right,
later.
yeah.
Trust me. Katie got some DIY. I'm trying to remember, did I do something relaxing? I didn't know. Katie did. She got some DIY tips from LifeSpa. You don't have to be a member to go and get treatments like red light and other sessions. There are things you can do at home, dynamic stretching, yoga, Epsom salt baths, cold plunges as well. That does not sound relaxing to me. LifeSpa says trying to have a spa day once a week is really a great way to jumpstart some healthier habits.
Yeah, I feel like a cold plunge would be fun. I just don't know how I would do that at home.
Well, a lot of people
It's a lot of work.
are building or buying cold plunge tubs. Like my brother-in-law has.
Just go
one.
outside right now. Jump in a pool.
It's only for
That's
cold
true.
plunges.
You can cold, yeah.
It's like just for cold
I think
plunge?
so, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I
Just do a cold
that's great,
shower.
right?
I mean, it's not like ice, but
I was afraid I'm going to slip and hit my. I can't
Well,
make
yeah.
myself stand in there like
cold
Bill
water.
Murray and
Someone has to
Groundhog
hold
Day.
him in.
The whole thing's like shaking in there.
What was that sound? I was
Can't
just
do it. Yeah. Oh, there's no water today.
January 22nd was National Hot Sauce Day. My buddy Tony stopped by to help us celebrate by having us taste a few of his hot sauces, Fantastic Fuego.
Yeah.
Nunez started his own company, Fantastic Fuego, and put us to the heat test. Just lined up his sauces there because it was National Hot Sauce Day, but they're known for their salsas, which I love, the machete. That's his signature item.
Yeah.
What was your favorite, Dave?
Is that the jar that was open there, the machete with the kind of a lighter orange? What was the one? The one that he had open yesterday was his. I mean, I haven't had a bad one.
Raging Bull. I think it was Raging Bull.
Okay, yeah.
Raging Bull, yeah.
Some of those have just. I mean, again, I haven't had a bad one. Some of them have just great flavor.
they're
on
all
there.
good.
And they're so distinctive. He's doing a great job with
Yeah.
that. We've been talking about that.
Was there
love
one that was
machete.
super, super spicy?
None of those. Now they all have. If you're looking for heat, they certainly have some heat on them.
Yeah.
Very
Death
degrees.
Wish was his hottest.
Okay.
Zach,
If you have a death wish, my esophagus is burning.
But my whole
Talking
thing about
it.
that is like, I don't want anyone to make, and I love the heat. I don't want anyone making something hot for the sake of being hot.
Yeah.
Got to have the
It's
flavor
so
with
much
it.
flavor, yeah.
And he does a great job with that. Yeah.
Didn't you put it on
now,
ice cream?
now
ice
Casey, you're not saying, he ate a whole deal of vanilla ice cream. What's the sauce on
The
there?
machete.
Okay,
the oil-based.
okay, that was not the
So
one. I was trying a different one.
Does that offset the heat?
Yeah, it's
Using
like
a
sweet
dairy product?
and it's like sweet heat.
But does that cut down on the heat when you eat
Probably,
it?
yeah.
Immediately, yeah.
Sure,
I wasn't struggling
because you
really
go to
at
one of
all.
those hot sauce fest, like the hot sauce
Yeah, the milk and
fest,
stuff.
they have little deals of vanilla ice cream to kind of
vanilla
help
ice
you cool you down.
really?
So yeah, I've
Yeah.
used,
Our next
I've
round
used
up,
it medicinally
I'll bring some in,
before
we'll
for
try.
that.
Oh, thank you,
Yes,
Donnie.
I'll bring some in, but it'll be
2
Chinese.
weeks.
Oh,
It'll be Chinese
here's
chili
Casey
crisp.
getting
It won't be-
dished
Yeah,
up
yeah,
right here.
yeah. I'm
I'm sure it's fine. And you loved it. You eat the weirdest things, Casey.
Yeah,
you do that a lot
I
of
like
times here on the
weird
Roundup.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about
That is
wasabi
true.
earlier. I don't like wasabi. That's one thing that I don't like.
Okay.
Okay. But everything else is good.
Yeah. I mean, you always take the bite to show everybody, and then you just keep
Yeah,
going.
just keep going. Yeah.
I'm not saying I would never eat that, but when you had so many good chips and all the
Casey likes
sauces,
it.
like I just wanted to eat
Yeah,
it properly.
That's true.
And then maybe have a little deal of vanilla ice cream for
That's
dessert.
true.
Oh, that should be
so
a game.
good.
Okay.
Will
It was so
Casey
good.
eat it? That's our next
Will
game.
Casey eat
Yeah,
it?
he will. Spoiler alert.
good.
I know. We'll always love seeing Tony. He's such a nice guy,
He's
too.
Yeah.
I
such
know
a
he's
nice
your
guy.
buddy.
Used
And
to
like
be
you
a
said, all
photographer.
stuff's so
Yeah.
good.
He's cool.
My first friend in Austin.
That's cool.
Aw.
I was a stranger in this town.
He's a nice guy.
Well, Texas two-stepping, it has made a huge comeback, and Casey and I headed out
There's
to
the hat.
White Horse.
There we
Yeah,
go.
that's the
There
hat
it
we were
is.
talking about earlier, yeah. Headed out to White Horse, got some lessons, and learned more about a new feature in Austin Monthly. Our friend and editor at Austin Monthly, Brian C. Parker, he highlights all the spots in town to learn how to two-step like White Horse. There's also Sagebrush, Little Longhorn Saloon, Broken
course,
Spoke,
Broken
and more,
Spoke,
of course.
yeah.
Classic place. As you can see there, we also danced with Dance in Austin's Beth Coffee, showed us a few moves. I had actually met Beth before. A friend of mine had gotten married in Dripping Springs, so she had already kind of taught me a little bit. But I thought it was
It's not
pretty
exactly
easy
an outtake
to
from
learn.
Urban Cowboy right there, Casey.
No,
you know?
yeah,
And I thought it
it's
wasn't
rough.
too bad. She did a great job of teaching
was
us.
a great
I thought. Yeah,
teacher,
for
yeah.
us not really having
I'm
that
not a
background.
great student.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was different ways.
Yeah, so many different ways. There's like
'Cause you-
Cajun two-step
Okay.
and
Because you consider yourself quite a two-stepper.
Yeah, I think I'm
Mr.
pretty good, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See.
I'm
should have
married.
a
That's how I picked
two-stepper.
up my wife.
oh yeah, really?
Two-step?
Yeah, two-step.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I had
I
a
believe
teacher.
you.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Interesting. Yeah, that was
Should've come
that was a
over.
fun day. We're gonna have a longer interview. You'll get to see more of our dancing.
Yeah.
Fox
Here's
Local.
the thing. A week
Do
ago,
we
you
really
came
want
on.
to see that?
Nah,
Though?
I don't know.
You came
We'll
in
see.
and talked about your bolo tie.
Yes.
Oh.
That was disappointing.
I told you it was just on top of the.
That was. I mean, come on. We got to get you a better shirt and do that.
I just didn't feel like putting on a
Okay.
collar shirt on.
Yeah.
Fine.
No, that was a low effort bolo tie.
I mean, I'm just.
Okay.
You
I want
know.
to see Donnie with a cowboy hat. on.
Probably.
You've seen me on a cowboy hat before, right?
No, I haven't.
Oh.
Some people don't in the newsroom. It's more like a drill team sort of cowboy.
Yeah.
With a straw.
That was the one. No, yeah, that was the one
does
that
have this
you wore
too.
that. Remember?
Oh,
for the,
yeah.
That was the one they gave us Fox Big Noon Kickoff. They gave us
From
that.
Dion.
for
I guess
Colorado. Yeah,
Dion. I guess Dion can get away with it.
I have that hat. I have a
Everybody else
gold
looks
whistle,
like
and I have a
my
big
wife for an
shirt.
old Clemens High School Rangerette or whatever they were.
They did have that feel to it.
Gotta get some Donnie, some real
Yeah,
Western
we'll get you,
wear.
yeah,
All right.
real Western
One of these
wear.
roundups, we'll do a
And a
whole
real
Donnie
bolo
goes Western
tie
shopping.
shirt. It was truly a magical day in the studio, courtesy of the magician and mentalist Max Zawacki, who stopped by and blew our minds.
Totally.
Showed off his skills. He
Yes.
really did.
This is the
Very
one.
good.
This one was amazing because he had just had Amanda pick a card, right? Remember, and he was like, "Oh, there's a blue dot in the back," and then he put it in his pocket, and so now he's having you pick a card.
The Ace of Spades.
Ooh, Ace Spade. I love
Yes.
that card.
Good job, Lemmy. We miss you.
And then, and then he puts it back in, and then remember he's like, "Did you see the blue dot?" And you're like, "Oh, I definitely didn't. There was definitely not a blue card
Yes.
in there."
Yeah.
And so he's sifting through it, and we're like, "Okay."
The trick's a little better when you don't play-by-play it, but yes. Yeah, that is what happened. And, he was great. You need to check him out. You can find him online. He blew our mind. And later, this not on this clip, this was on the show, but Libby came and joined us. We basically called her from out of the audience because
Oh, yeah.
she was late to show
She was
up.
rushing to get here 'cause she wanted to be a part of it.
He really blew her mind. But no, he's a super nice guy. I say he just fell in love with magic and has been perfecting the art for years. Okay, I look very excited
Yeah,
about
where are
it.
you putting that video? What platform?
We'll
that
have
we
it
shot
on
after
Fox
the show.
Local.
Oh, that's like a
Fox
shout
Local.
out.
Yeah, it'll be on
Maybe you should check it
digital
out.
platforms. Yeah.
Roku, Apple Plus TV.
The part
one
of
your
that one that I
favorites.
was so confused about, I was like, how did he? Well, I guess he didn't know, but I was telling Casey this morning, I was like, what if I had not decided to pick another card? Would I still pick the same card?
Magic.
Yeah, it's like real magic. Not an illusion.
Real magic
like,
walks
what?
amongst us.
It's crazy. He was so good.
It kind of freaked me out, though. Being in person, I'm like, okay, because you see it on TV, you're like, oh, but to be there in person to see it, like, how in the world did this just happen?
Or what happened with when cards switch in your hands while you have not moved them.
Well, that was the one that was ours. I had my hands like
That
this.
messed me up.
And Libby
Zach
had
put
one
his
of
on
those
top
too.
of
Like,
mine.
no
I
one
couldn't
touched
sleep
it.
well last night.
And he transferred Libby's
Maybe had a bad piece of fish.
signature over to an entirely different card. Just
Yeah, that was crazy. He was
Bring out
very, very
Your
good.
crucifix.
Very, very good.
No! And now,
Chased him out of the building. What are we doing?
His head didn't spin.
No bile or anything.
Yeah,
You're
no.
fine.
ending things with a dive into our video vault.
Try to top that, Casey.
Yeah, I'll try. I don't know what this is. We'll see. Looking back 25 years to the year 2000. When someone here in Austin got very lucky. That person,
I
former
remember
Dallas
this.
Cowboys linebacker Thomas Hollywood
yeah,
Henderson,
I was here.
who bought a winning ticket for a $28 million jackpot. Check it out.
Folks behind the counter at Now's Enfield Drugs knew their store was lucky. This woman just won $12. More payouts on the way.
Just one stack after stack after stack.
But neither Jim Cox nor his regulars ever thought one of their winning lotto tickets would add up to $28 million.
And I saw that thing at the register the other night, and I thought, you know, I ought to try that.
And would be the perfect combination to keep Now's in business.
What you got was a generic Darvocet.
Like so many mom and pop drugstores these days, Now's is on the verge of extinction. It's one of those primitive mid-20th century stores with the built-in malt shop, a punch key cash register from 1967, and customers who still run tabs. But Now's can't sell prescriptions for the same low price as its big-name competitors, and business is shrinking.
We're making a profit, but enough to stay in business, but not to get rich.
That is, until it sold Wednesday's winning lotto ticket. By state law, whoever sells the winning lottery ticket gets to keep 1% of the winnings. In this case, Now's will keep $280,000 minus taxes. That's more than the store profits in 4 years of business. On Thursday, it's all Feliz Martinez, who's worked here for 39 years, could talk about.
That thing is 1%. Isn't that great? Oh, no.
The owner is still in shock.
And help pay for some of the bills. People that come in as they find out, you know, they're disappointed that it wasn't them, but they're really happy that the store got it because the store is part of this community. You know, and they want to see it stay open.
Not only will Now stay open, it could get even busier with customers who are not only loyal, but who think they have an even better chance of getting lucky.
Wow,
That's pretty cool, right?
is.
Yeah. I tried to do a little bit more research on what happened post, but I don't really know.
Well, maybe-
my Googling skills weren't
Thomas
so great.
Hollywood lived happily ever after.
He won twice,
yeah.
didn't he?
See, okay,
He won twice.
That's
Oh,
what
he won again later?
Yeah, a couple of
Maybe
years
not
later,
as big.
Yeah, not as big, but he was one.
When you're lucky, you're lucky, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I was gonna say rather be lucky than good. But he's also, you know, played in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Doing all right.
Yeah.
Luck
Yeah.
and skill.
I know. We were talking about Now's is no longer there, unfortunately.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's definitely closed. We don't know what's over there with the building.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
go
right
over
by
that
the old-
area of town too
I
often.
worked with
San
Mike
Diego.
Rosen.
Oh yeah,
When I
Mike
first got
Rosen.
here.
Yeah, new kid in there. Yeah.
Yeah, Zach had just started that year.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, 2000.
Thanks for watching this edition of the Good Day Austin Roundup.
Nailed it. Get details about the stories we just talked about in the Good Day section of our website. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Remember, Good Day Austin starts each weekday morning at 4:30, and now you can watch on your connected TV and your phone with the Fox Local mobile app.
They're free to download. You can watch on multiple platforms like Roku and Apple TV.
And besides the morning show, the newscast, we also got great shows streaming exclusively on those digital platforms like Fox en Espanol, TR's Texas, News with Casey Claiborne. Watch our full length.
Never in the prompter. You always just add it in there.
It's
Well, that's
you got to
fine.
check in the back for
Yeah.
that one. You got a
CrimeWatch,
Casey
right?
Claiborne in
Oh,
there?
Crime Watch, yeah.
CrimeWatch.
The Crime Watch,
Yeah.
which we're about to get going right
We're
now.
about to, yeah.
It's about to go into production.
You can watch that
Watch
full More Magic. It's been great.
On the Crime Watch?
Not the crime.
the magic.
Just the magic.
During the Crime Watch. They stole a bunch of stuff like that. We'll see
It
you
was
later.
gone.
We'll see you later. Oh, man.
All right, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Great job, everyone. Yeah, great job.